On a dark and desolate morning, a young woman named Anna embarked on a long journey along a remote highway leading to a distant city. However, she never reached her destination. Concerned for her safety, her close relatives reported her missing to the police. At the location of Anna's last sighting, her car was discovered, stained with blood. Police meticulously examined the vehicle, hoping to find key evidence that could shed light on the woman's disappearance. Inside the car, they found her personal belongings, mixed with blood, indicating violence. Witnesses residing near the site of Anna's disappearance reported a peculiar group of young individuals who organized illegal street races on the night she went missing. The police began an investigation, suspecting that these street races might be connected to Anna's disappearance. Through interrogations and a thorough examination of the disappearance site, the police uncovered twisted clues pointing to a possible location of Anna. Detectives discovered physical evidence, including clothing scraps and torn ropes, suggesting that Anna had been bound and forcibly taken away. The trail led the police to an isolated secret laboratory owned by a renowned scientific genius named Dr. Alexander Blackwood. Inside the laboratory, detectives found evidence of criminal experiments conducted on human subjects. It was evident that Dr. Blackwood engaged in forbidden and dangerous research. During the interrogation of the apprehended Dr. Blackwood, it became clear that he used kidnapped individuals, including Anna, for conducting horrifying experiments. His aim was to develop a new type of dangerous weapon capable of inflicting significant damage. Aware that time was running out for Anna, the police formed a special task force to rescue her from the clutches of Dr. Blackwood. The operation was well planned, but the officers knew they were heading into a deadly confrontation. Dr. Blackwood had numerous loyal followers ready to defend him and stop any rescue attempt. Further investigation revealed that Dr. Blackwood was involved in underground human trafficking. He utilized his laboratory as part of a vast network involved in the abduction and sale of people on the black market. This network included not only criminals, but also corrupt officials and influential entrepreneurs. As the investigation progressed, it became apparent that the individuals associated with Anna's disappearance and the criminal organization led double lives in society. They were prominent and respected members of the community, but at the same time, they perpetrated unspeakable violence against their victims. This exposed the darker side of life in the city, causing both the police and society to confront the hidden cruelty within their midst. Thanks to the perseverance and collaborative efforts of the police, new leads were discovered, pointing to a possible hideout of the kidnappers. The police organized a covert raid, during which several captives, including Anna, were liberated, and the key perpetrators of the gang were arrested. Through the interrogation of the captured criminals, it became evident that Anna had been targeted as a victim for experimentation due to her unique abilities. Dr. Blackwood and his associates sought to exploit her for the development of dangerous weapons and control over individuals. This revealed a new dimension to the group's criminal activities and their thirst for power and manipulation. Further investigation revealed that several other women had also fallen victim to this secret organization. Their disappearances have remained unsolved for years, and their stories serve as testimony to the brutality and impunity of the criminals. The process of legal prosecution began, and the criminals were held accountable for their heinous crimes, including abduction, violence, and unlawful experiments. This brought a sense of relief to the victims and their families, finally allowing them to experience some semblance of justice. The legal proceedings against the criminals revealed intricate connections between their various crimes. The trials shed light on the vast scope of their criminal network and exposed the depth of their depravity, leading to severe sentences for those involved. New witnesses and evidence emerged during the investigation, indicating the existence of even larger criminal networks involved in similar highway crimes. The police decided not to rest and continued their fight against these organizations, determined to dismantle them completely. The police established contact with law enforcement agencies in other countries to exchange information and coordinate efforts in combating highway crime networks. This expanded the scope of the investigation and revealed connections with international criminal organizations. During the course of the investigation, it was discovered that an enigmatic figure had been involved in all the crimes. This individual left behind cryptic clues and messages, causing confusion and intrigue among the investigators. Finally, the police managed to track down and arrest the enigmatic figure, who turned out to be a high-ranking official within the government. His motives were rooted in a thirst for power and control over the dark underbelly of the criminal networks. The criminals, including Dr. Blackwood and his accomplices, were sentenced to severe punishments. They had to answer for their crimes, including abduction, violence, and unlawful experiments. This brought a sense of closure and relief to the victims and their families. This harrowing tale of crime on the highway served as a lesson for society as a whole. The police intensified their control and safety measures on the roads, while citizens became more vigilant and aware of crimes associated with highway travel. This dark chapter in history left a deep impact, reminding everyone of the importance of fighting crime and protecting innocent lives.